Um, Welcome. This is my weekly Thursday night class. If this is your first time practicing with me, make sure that you have two blocks or something similar to them that can give you support during the practice. And a blanket like this or a couch pillow can be helpful if you have sensitive knees. And if you got everything and already arrived your mat, come into Sukhasana, crossing legs, seated. One leg, foot under another, the opposite knee. And hands with palms facing down on the knees. Sitting tall. Option to plop yourself up onto a folded blanket if you tend to hunch your back. Start softening your gaze. And slowly close your eyes. Notice that you might have a preference of crossing your legs. Maybe switch around so you can give the unusual side a little bit more attention today. For me, it's my left leg to the front. Feeling that there might be some compression going down to your lumbar. Try to reach tall towards the sky through the crown of your head. Start slowly draw your attention towards your breathing. There might be so many noises still around you, but the sound of your breathing is so noticeable that you can just use it as an anchor. Inhale, open your mouth, acting like you're surprised. And exhale, hide it out, just like you're fogging a mirror. A couple more times like that. Sounds almost like the ocean that in a dewy morning that you stand on the beach. For the next one, close your lips. Keep the same texture of the breathing. Inhale through the back of your throat. And exhale, let everything out through your nostril. Continue on your own Ujjayi breath. Whatever length that makes sense to you at this moment. With each inhale, feeling the air brushing against the back of your throat, going through your chest, and all the way down to your lower belly. Each deep exhale, feeling the whole process being reversed, but with a little bit extra warmth because the air comes from inside of you. After this round, finish 2 more rounds. And exhale, let everything out. Press your palms together in front of your heart. Take it one big inhale. Bow your head towards your heart and slowly blink open your eyes. Make sure that your spine is still long and tall, and trace your arms to the side, just like drawing a full moon. Interlace your hands with the left pinky outside and bring the interlace to the back of your head. Open your elbows to the side and puff your chest toward the sky. Open your throat chakra. And exhale, round your back, close your elbows towards your face. Feeling the stretch of the back of your neck. Inhale, open your heart, open your elbows, puff your chest up. And exhale, close your elbows up towards your face. Continue like that. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, close your elbows. Continue on your own. Each inhale, imagine yourself just like your lung that expanding with each inhale. And exhale, shrink your body just like the lung and just get ready for the next round of breathing. Two more rounds at your own pace. And when you're back to neutral, switch your crossing. Trace your arms up again. And this time bring your right pinky outside the interlace. Bring the interlace behind your head again. We'll do one more round. Inhale, open just like your flower blossoming. And exhale, close up your elbows. And we'll stay here. Keep your elbows hugging towards each other. Your head heavy. Feeling the back of your neck elongated. One more big inhale. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Open your elbows and keep your right hand onto the left side of your head. And drop your right elbow to the right side. Lean your head toward the right shoulder. Your left hand can be fingertips on the ground. Stretching the left side of your neck. And if you want to deepen the stretch, you can flex your left wrist and push that left hand down toward the ground. Your foundation stay the same. One more big inhale. And exhale, come back to center, switch side, left hand to the right side of your head. And draw your head toward the left shoulder. Your right hand can fingertips on the ground. Elongating the right side of your neck. Release your right shoulder down away from your ear. One more big inhale. Exhale, sit back tall again. Swirl your neck. Release some tension. And switch direction. And extend your legs long. Shake your legs if they're kind of numb from Sukhasana. Option to keep your right leg long, or you can bend it back in again. And draw your left leg into your chest. And you bring your left foot into your right elbow and create a cradle with your arms. If your right leg is straight, maybe try to flex your right foot and pull your right toes toward your face. You can just rock side to side, just like you're holding a baby. And also left fingers grabbing your left big toe and extend the left leg long to the side. Draw your left foot back in and bring that left foot to your right hip crease into Ardha Padmasana, half lotus. Make sure that you're flexing your left foot. And if you have a block, possibly, especially if your left knee is way off from the ground, you can slide the block underneath your left knee. From half lotus, option to bring your right hand onto the top of your left knee and walk your left hand behind you and twist to the left. Gaze through the left shoulder toward the back of the room. Keeps your spine straight along. Feeling energy that connecting between the space underneath you and the spine and the sky. Inhale, reaching tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, revolve your left chest towards the side. And come back to center. Extend both legs long again. Shake your legs. Option to keep your left leg long, or you can draw back in. And create a cradle. Using your arms, bring your right foot into your left elbow. And rock side to side. Make some space in your right hip socket. And if you'd like to give a little bit attention to your hamstrings as well, you can grab your right big toes with your right peace fingers and extend your right leg long. Bend it in, extend it long. Any direction that, just let your right foot guide yourself into the direction that it wants to be. No textbook here. Next exhale, bring your right foot into your left hip crease. Flex your right foot into Ardha Padmanasana, half lotus. Same thing if you have the block and if your right knee is away from the ground, make sure that you slide the block underneath your right knee. Flex back both feet. Option to stay here. And also walk your right hand behind you and rest your left hand on the top of your right knee and twisting to the back. Inhale, shooting energy out through the crown of your head. And exhale, revolve your right chest toward the back. One more big inhale. And exhale, rotate back to center. Shake your legs. Remove the blanket if you have it, or you can just open it for table pose if you have sensitive knees. In table pose, make sure you've raised the underneath your shoulders, your knees are under your hip joints. We'll move to some cow and cat. Inhale, drop your belly, spread your collarbones, Bithalasana. Now exhale, round up your upper back, gaze between your knees. Couple more rounds on your own. Option to flip your palms, so your fingertips are pointing toward your knees. And come back to neutral. Hug your elbows in, bend into your elbow and chin to chest and toward the ground. Ashtanga Namaskara, chin to chest toward the ground. Then lower your belly all the way down to the floor. Hands by your chest. Inhale, lift your chest up, Bhujangasana. And exhale, lower down to the ground. Find one of your block if you have it, and cactus your arms when you're on your belly. Bring the block to underneath your left shoulder. So you're resting your left shoulder onto the lowest height of the block. And roll over to the left side of you. Maybe rest your face, your left cheek on the block. And your right hand come up to your fingertips and right elbow pointing toward the sky. Option to bend your right leg and rest your right foot behind you. Let the block being there helping you to continue open your left chest, left shoulder. And slowly come back to center. And we'll switch sides. Rest your right shoulder onto the block, lowest height. Cactus your arms and roll up onto your right side body. Come up to the fingertips of your left hand. Option to bend your left foot and bring your left foot behind you. Rest your right face onto the block. And roll back to center. Hands by your chest and push into child pose. Hips to your heels. And arms extended. And tuck your toes. Keep your legs bended. And lift your hips all the way up into downward facing dog. If this is your first down dog today, make sure you give yourself enough time to bend into one leg and another, just to loosen up the back of your legs a little bit. And whenever you find your stillness in your Adho Mukha Svanasana, bring your feet together and lift your left leg up. Bend your left leg, open the left hip. Draw some big circles with the left knee. And reverse directions. Re-extend your left leg again. Pull your left knee into your chest and step it between your hands. Lower down your back knee. Inhale, arms up. Garudasana, low lunge. Now exhale, hands down, extend your left leg, half split. Come back to low lunge, arms by your ears again. And this time, pull your elbows down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And bring your left elbow, wrap your left elbow, left arm under your right into eagle arms. If the eagle arm does not apply to you, you can just hug your off the shoulders with your hands, like a bear hug, with your left arm under. Make sure you are creating a strong foundation here by pushing into your left foot and your right shin. Inhale, draw your elbows toward the sky, find your back bend. Exhale, pull your elbows into your navel. Round your upper back. Inhale, push your elbows toward the sky. Exhale, draw your elbows toward your navel. One more time like that. Last time up. And press your palms together. Rest your right elbow onto the top of the left thigh. Twisting to the left side. Option to stay there. You can also rest your right hand down inside of your left hand and extend your left arm toward the back. Pull your right heel towards your sit bone and grab possibly if you can, grab the pinky edge of your right foot. If you have to bind, kick your right foot into your left hand, which continues dragging your left shoulder toward the back, and open your chest. If you have a bind, carefully, slowly, let it go. Left hand down, lift your back knee up, and lightly step your right foot meet with your left. Inhale, hands on your shin, lengthen your spine, Uttanasana. Now exhale, fold over the legs. Twice more. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Uttanasana. Now exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Sit into chair. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Bring back to center, side bend to the right. When you're back to center, press your palms together and draw the prayer toward your face. And just let your head hang toward the back. Pushing into the soles of both feet. Stretching the front of your neck, your throat. And exhale, bow toward the front of your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step left and right into high plank. Take an inhale in high plank. And exhale, knees up or down, bend to your elbows. You can all the way down to your Bhujangasana or pull into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, with arms straight. If you're in upward facing dog, look through your right shoulder towards the right heel. Come back to center. Lift your left shoulder toward your left heel. Come back to center. And push into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Press your chest towards your thigh bones. Spin your biceps toward the front. When you find your stillness, bring your feet together. Lift your right leg up. Bend your right leg. Draw big circles with the right knee. Reverse direction. And pull your right knee into your chest. Land the right foot between your hands and lower down your back knee. Inhale, arms up by your ears, Anjanasana, low lunge. And exhale, hands down. Extend your right leg long, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Pull forward back into low lunge again, arms by your ears. Now exhale, draw your elbows down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and wrap your arms with the right arm under. You can just simply go to bear hug. If you're coming to eagle arms, right hand grab the left wrist or pressing your palms together. Lift your elbows up. Inhale, push your elbows toward the sky. Now exhale, draw your elbows towards your navel. Pushing into your right foot. Inhale, puff your chest up. Now exhale, draw your elbows toward your navel. One more time like that. Last time up. Release a bind and press your palms together. Left elbow onto your right thigh. Press into your palms to help you to revolve your right chest open. Option to stay there. And also release your left hand down to the ground. Extend your right arm back. And pull your left foot in and grab the pinky edge of your left foot. If you have the bind, kick your left foot into your right hand toward the back. Gaze toward the sky. Instead of slingshot, make sure you let the left foot go slowly and gracefully. Hands down, lift your back knee up and step to meet your front leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Twice more like that. Bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sit in Uttanasana, chair pose. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side, Tadasana. We'll move to a couple of rounds of water salutation. And if you like include some other traditional salutation in your practice today, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, bring your left foot crossing in front of your right. Hug your knees together, hug your thigh bones together, pushing evenly into the ground through both feet. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hand to your heart center. Lift your prayer back up. Gaze toward the sky. Exhale, fold over the legs. And step your right foot back to the left back corner of your mat. Lower your right knee down. Keep hugging your thigh bones toward the midline. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back. Your right leg still over your left leg. Come into crisscross leg high plank. Option to move through your vinyasa with your toes tucked. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and step your right foot to your left hand. Lower your left knee down. Arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot behind your right. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Keep hugging your legs together. Arms up. Exhale, hand to your heart center. Lift your prayer back up and fold over the legs with Uttanasana. Step your left leg to the right back corner of your mat. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back. Crisscross leg, high plank. You can directly push to downward facing dog. Otherwise, keep your toes tucked and bend your elbows. Inhale, pull into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Find a short moment of stillness in this downward facing dog. Keep pushing both heels toward the ground. And bring your left foot to your right hand. Drop your right knee. Crisscross leg, low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot behind your left. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands down. Roll up. Keep hugging your legs together. Arms up. Bring your prayer in front of your heart. That is one round. We'll flow through one more round together. Inhale, bring your prayer up. And exhale, roll down to Uttanasana. Bring your right foot to the back of the mat. Arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back. High plank. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, push your hips back up. Downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Are you rushing to anywhere? And lift your right leg up and bring your right foot towards your left hand. Lower down your left knee. Arms up. Now exhale, hands down. Bring your left foot behind your right. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Now exhale, fold over the legs. Roll up and to your heart center. Lift your prayer up. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back. Arms up, Anjanasana. Now exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back and then your left. Push to directly to downward facing dog or move to vinyasa. Inhale, pull into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Now exhale, push into downward facing dog. In down dog, keep pushing your heels toward the ground, hugging your legs toward each other. And bring your left foot to your right hand. Lower down your back knee. Arms up. Lower your pelvis down toward the ground. And hands down. Step your right foot behind your left. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, hands down. Roll up. And to your heart center as a prayer. And by your side, Tadasana. Bring your feet back to parallel to each other again. Just give a moment that by pushing into the soles of your feet, maybe even close your eyes a little bit, and you let your arms naturally hang by your sides. Just be part of your practice instead of rushing into any physical postures. That might be the reason that brought you into the mat, which is fine, but that's not the ultimate goal here. And slowly open your eyes. Shift weight onto your right foot. Draw your left knee up and open your left knee or left leg to the left side. And bring your left foot onto your right inner thigh and press that left foot into it. And keep opening that left knee. Come into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Find a spot in front of you that you can focus on. Open your arms, tracing by the side, until you're pressing your palms toward the sky. You can even train yourself by closing your eyes or bring your gaze toward the sky if you feel like you have a steady foundation. Slowly lower down your prayer to in front of your heart again. Step your left foot down. Draw your right heel to your right sit bone. If you have the blocks, make sure that tallest height in front of you in case you need. And from there, you can extend your right leg toward the back. Hands can be on the blocks, supported warrior three. Pressing the back of your right leg toward the sky. Imagine you're standing on the wall behind you. And lower down your right foot. Inhale, come into high lunge, arms by your ears. And exhale, draw your elbows down, come into cactus arms. Straighten your left leg for shortly. And bend into your left leg again. Wrap your arms with the left arm underneath you, come into eagle arms again. Bring your elbows to the level of your face so your gaze can go through between your forearm bones to the front. Now exhale, spin down your back heel and turn to the right side into warrior two, but with your arms wrapped. Gaze through the left shoulder to the front. Make sure your elbows are on the level of your shoulders. Keep pushing the pinky edge of your right foot. And keep opening your left leg. Bend into your right foot, straighten your left. Bend into your left leg, straighten your right. Twice more like that. Release your ego arms and come into regular Garudasana 2. Flip your front palm and straighten your front leg. Reverse Trikonasana. Now exhale, carve your left hand down onto your left shin bone or onto the ground or a block inside of your left leg. Right arm up, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep hugging your left outer hip in. Gaze to your right fingertips toward the sky. And cartwheel your hands down. And bring your left leg back up to down dog split. Open that left hip, bend your left leg. Keep pressing your shoulders toward the left side so your shoulders are even to the ground. So you're not pressing into just the right shoulder. Instead, it's even. And from here, maybe possibly start slowly move your right fingertips, right hands to the middle of your down dog. And bring your right hand back to the front again. And bring your left foot between your hands again. And walk your hands to the right side. Parallel your feet and fold over your legs. And from there, clasp your hands behind you and reach that clasp toward the sky. Open your chest and slowly come back up and turn your left leg front and bend into left foot. Lean your chest slightly forward and lunge into a warrior 3 with the bind. Draw your right knee into your chest and step down your right foot. Bring the block, one of the block, the lowest height outside of your right foot. From here, just like the beginning of the sequence, shift weight into your right foot. You can come into traditional tree pose again. You can also, just like the beginning of the practice, we did half lotus. So instead of the sole of your left foot, bring the top of your left foot into your right hip crease. Stay here for 2 more long breaths. Keep pressing your left knee down. In the bottom of the second exhale, slide your left knee, left foot down onto the block. You can stay on the block if you need it. You can also keep wrapping the left foot behind your right ankle. Oops. It's really wobbly. Come into eagle legs and sit your hips down. You can cactus your arms and wrap your left arm underneath your right. And lift your elbows to the level of your shoulders. Garudasana, eagle pose. Squeeze your legs towards each other. And exhale, release from it. Step your right foot to the back and roll and round the right ankle. And we'll switch side. Shift weight into your left foot. Make sure your blocks are tallest height in front of you if you need the support in the warrior three. Bring your jaw, your right knee up and open your right leg toward the right side. And bring the sole of your right foot into your left inner thigh. Trace your arms by your side until your palms touching above you. Change your balancing here by closing your eyes or shifting your gaze toward your hands. Slowly lower down your prayer. Lower down your right foot. Draw your left knee up and extend your left leg toward the back. Hands can be prayer or on the blocks if you need them. They are there. Into warrior three. Keep pressing the back of your leg toward the sky and lower down your left foot into high lunge. Arms by your ears. Exhale, draw your elbows down. Wrap your right arm underneath your left into eagle arm. Lift your elbows slightly up. And spin down your left foot and turn your chest towards your left side. Come into Garudasana 2 with an eagle wrap arm. Bend into your right leg. Straighten your left. Push into the left pinky. Engage through your right shoulder toward the front. Next, bend into your left leg, straighten your right. Bend into your right. Twice more on each side. Next time when you're to the right, open your arms, come into a traditional warrior two. Flip your front palm, straighten your right leg, reverse to Garudasana. Letting space on your right side grow, reaching tall and far with your right fingertips. And carve your hands down, right hand on the top of your right shin, or on the block, or on the ground. Left arm toward the sky into Garudasana. Hug your right outer hip end to the midline. Gaze through that left fingertips toward the sky. Bend into your right leg. Left hand down, right hand down. Move the blocks out of the way. Lift your right leg back up into down dog split. Open your right hip. Keep pressing your right shoulder down as well so they're even. Option 2, start slowly. Walk your left hand into the mid line of your left foot and your right hand. Walk your left hand back forward and step your right foot to the front. Walk your hands to the left side, parallel your feet, and fold over the legs. Clasp your hands behind you with your right pinky outside and reach that clasp toward the sky. Just let your head hang. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Stretching the back of both legs. Pushing into the pinky edges of your feet. And exhale, slowly come back up. And turn into your right leg. Come up onto the ball of your left foot. Slightly lean your chest forward and lunge into warrior three. Slowly draw your left knee into your chest. Keep the bind of your arms and step down your left foot. Find the block again, lowest height outside of your left foot. Shift weight into your left foot. Optional, traditional tree pose. We can bring the top of your right foot into your left hip crease. Come into tree with half lotus feet. You can use your right hand to keep rubbing your right thigh to continue opening that right knee. And slide your right foot down onto the block. And sit your hips down. Just imagine a chair behind you holding your weight. Totally fine to stop here. You can also wrap that right foot behind your left ankle. Come to eagle legs. Cactus your arms. And bring your right arm underneath your left. Lift your elbows slightly up. Garudasana, eagle pose. Slowly release from it. And step your left leg back, roll around your left ankle. And we have a second round. Be more fun, I promise. Come into Tadasana, shift weight into your right foot. We establish the connection between the soles of your feet and your mat by closing your eyes, just focusing on pushing down through your feet. And whenever you're ready, bring your left leg into tree pose again. Or you can come directly into the tree with half lotus. Step down your left foot. Shift weight onto your left foot and extend your right leg back into warrior 2, 3. Lower down your back foot. Arms by your ears, come into high lunge. Cactus your arms. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. Come to eagle arms. Lift your elbows up. And spin down your back heel, come into warrior 2 with eagle arm. Bend into your right leg, straighten your left. This time, option to bring your hips all the way down to almost the ground. Just like Skandasana, flex your left foot, bend into your right leg. And bend into your left. And switch sides. Isn't it fun to hear the cracking? Next time when you bend into your left side, come back up and open your arms into warrior 2. Flip your front palm and straighten your front leg into reverse Trikonasana. And cartwheel your left hand down onto your left shin or on the ground. Right arm up, Trikonasana. Option to extend your right arm by your right ear. Gaze keep going to your right bicep toward the sky. Uttita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Both hands down. Step your left leg back into down dog split. From down dog split, open your left foot. Bend your left leg, open your left hip. Again, you can walk your right hand into the midline. And the option to try here is but before you try it, make sure that you have a steady foundation to your right foot. You can extend your right hand back and grab that left foot. And keep kicking that left hip open. It's okay to fall out of it. It's difficult. And step your left foot between your hands. And walk your hands to the right side. And fold over your right legs. Clasp your hands behind you. And lift yourself all the way up. Turn to the front. Bend into your left leg and straighten your right. Lean slightly forward and launch into warrior 3 by lifting the back of your right leg toward the sky. Slowly draw your right knee into the front. Step your right foot down. Release your arms. Bring the block outside of your right foot again, the lowest height. You can do exactly what we did in the last round, using the block as a support. Or you can step your right foot onto the block. Just step back so I can be in the camera. Too bad my room is so small because of all the plants right now. Give yourself a little bit more time to make sure that you are comfortable being up on the block. It requires more balancing and focusing. And bring your left leg into that traditional tree pose or half lotus. And if you know that you need the block for eagle pose, step down on the left side. Just do what you just did in the last round. Otherwise, you can slide your left leg down, left foot down. Wrap your left leg over your right. The left foot behind your right ankle. And cactus your arms. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. Lift your elbows up. Eagle pose on the block. Slowly release from it. Kick the block out to the side. And roll through your ankle. And last round. Bring weight into your left foot. Bring your right leg into tree pose or tree with half lotus. Step down your right foot. Draw your left knee into chest and extend your left leg toward the back into warrior 3. Step down your left foot. Arms by your ears. Come into high lunge. Cactus your arms. Right arm underneath your left. Eagle arm. And spin down your back heel. Come to warrior 2. Bend into your right leg. Keep pressing your right knee slightly towards the upper right corner of your mat. Engage to your right shoulder. Bend into your left knee, maybe all the way down toward the ground. Straighten your right leg. Pull your right toes towards you. And bend into your right. Straighten your left. Shift side to side. And open your arms into a traditional Garudasana too. Reaching to your fingertips, flip your front palm, straighten your front leg, reverse Trikonasana. And carve your right hand down onto your right shin or onto the ground. Extend your left arm by your left ear. Uttita Trikonasana, extended triangle. Gaze through the left tricep, bicep toward the sky. Keep pulling your right outer hip. Left hand down, right hand outside of the right foot. And extend back your right leg, bend your right leg, open the right hip. Option to bring your left hand to the midline again. Option to reach back with your left hand. And grab that right foot. Kick open that right knee. And release from it. And step your right foot between your hands. Walk your hands to the left side. And fold over your wide open legs. I didn't give enough time in the last couple of rounds, but if inversion is in your practice today, feel free to go move into headstand from here. Otherwise, extend your arm behind you, clasp with your hands with the right pinky outside. And slowly lift yourself up. Turn toward the front, bend into your right leg. Straighten your left. Lean your chest forward. And launch into a warrior three. Pressing the back of your left leg toward the sky. And draw your left knee into your chest and step it down. Bring the blocks a little tight outside of your left foot. Same thing if you feel like you need the support so you can stay on the mat. Otherwise, you can step onto the block with your left foot. Take your time to establish that strong connection, stable. Whenever you feel like you got it, you can transition into traditional tree pose or tree with half lotus. And if you feel like you need the help, support for eagle pose, step it down. Otherwise, slide your right foot down to wrap around your left ankle and cactus your arms and wrap your right arm underneath your left. Lift your elbows up. Garudasana, eagle pose. Slowly release from it. Step down the block, the wall of the mat if you have it. And bring your left ankle to the back. Roll around that left ankle. Relax, my feet are so tired right now. And whenever you're ready, come sit down onto your mat. Extend your right leg long and cross your left leg over your right knee. Pull your right toes towards you and walk your left hand toward the back. Bring your right elbow outside of your left knee. Matsyenasana. You can keep your right leg, just the beginning of the class. You can keep your right leg straight. You can also bend your right foot in close to your left hip sit bone. Start slowly, let your natural breath coming in. Start to invite your mind to slow down if it hasn't yet. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your hands to the front and stack your left knee over the right. You probably need a block or a folded blanket behind you to sit on into Gomukhasana. Cow face pose. Sit tall through your spine. Option to stay here. Or you can walk your hands toward the front and fold over your stacked knees. Or you can grab your opposite feet with your hands and fold over the stacked knees. Just slowly walk yourself back up and extend your legs long. Shake your legs for a short moment. Maybe start folding over your straightened legs. Hands can grab your shin bones or your big toes or the pink edge of your feet. And exhale, release from it. Keep your left leg straight and cross your right leg over your left knee. You can keep the left leg straight or you can bring your left foot close to your right sit bone. Walk your right hand behind you and bring the left elbow outside of your right knee, twisting to the right side. Matsyenasana. Press both sit bones into the ground. Next, you'll come back to center, stack your right knee onto your left. You might need to pop yourself up onto a blanket into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Keep pressing both hip bones down. You can walk your hands towards the front, or you can grab the opposite feet with your hands and fold over the stacked knees. Start slowly, walk yourself up. And extend your legs long one more time. Shake your legs and fold over the straighten legs. Whenever you're ready, start slowly roll down onto your back. Bring your heels close to your sit bones. Palms facing down and press your hips up into Sarubandha Sarvangasana, bridge pose. Option to stay here. You can also clasp your hands and reaching the clasp towards your heels and roll up onto your shoulders. And continue pressing your pelvis toward the sky. And exhale, slowly release from it. Extend your legs. Release your arms. Close your eyes if you haven't done so. And if you have any other poses that you'd like to include in your practice today, please go ahead. But make sure that you give yourself enough moments to cool down and rest. Otherwise, if you're ready, Shavasana. If you like to stay where you are, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, start wiggling your toes, your fingertips. Roll onto your right side. And use your left hand to support yourself to sit up into a comfortable seated pose. Palms continue facing down. We take our pace to step off our mat. And press your palms together. Take a big inhale. And exhale, let it all out. One more big inhale followed by Om. Bow your head slightly toward your heart. And slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Now end the recording and upload it to my YouTube channel. And feel free to stay if you have questions.